Oh, that's right, because you guys are the
This is our first day. Clearly we don't. Where the heck is the little hat? More of a cutter with a mule kick.
All right.
It's a kind of a bad picture of it, but
You know, I
really like it. Let me see if I
Yeah.
can find a better photo.
don't have any. None of my hats have a mule kick, so
Okay, we should.
love it.
Oh, just I had to make this thing work.
Should we put it on top of the mirror, you think, to get more height? Or?
Can. Should be on, right?
Let me close it and open it.
Yeah, you want to put the mirror?
I just, yeah, I wonder if you...
Live.
Live shot?
Yeah.
I feel like you want. I don't know. Yeah, what do you think of that?
How's that look? You wanna?
Oh, sorry.
You're okay.
I
I didn't want to break your mirror.
No, you're fine. You're really...
Okay.
There it is. That's better, I think.
How's that look?
I don't know. Still looking.
I'm still way back here. I don't know why.
Little cat top. Yeah.
I think if you notice, I
Danny's spot. Alright. We're live.
Elgin, not
Elgin, Texas.
Elgin, Texas. Where are we?
We're in Elgin. Oh, wow, that's a wide shot now. We good with that?
I like it.
I think you just
Okay.
broke it off.
It's the same.
These guys, once they get, what's going on?
That's a cute
It is. It's
There it is.
security camera shot.
Fishbowl.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, that should be the shot.
It's very cinematic. Yeah.
Works for you?
So we are at.
We're double R. Different, right?
Yep.
So we've been meeting with custom guys. We've been meeting with everybody else in the industry.
Yep.
We want to see all the hats that are out there. And something that kind of Texas is only familiar with at Cavender's, right? So
Yep.
you know, if you're familiar with Cavender's felt, or they used to carry some pre-creased Ceratelli hats
Yep.
at Cavender's, but they sent us each a 20X last year, a year ago. I had one shaped. We just looked at that, saw the quality, and we got a chance to shape some of them in Idaho at a recent event. Shaped a lot of them.
Yeah.
So I wanted you to see these hats.
Yep.
And get your take on them. This is Lorena's hat. They sent her. We had not had a chance to get it shaped up yet. We thought it'd be a good opportunity.
That sounds great. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I know y'all talked a lot about them, and they've reached out to us, and it's, I mean, what a better way than to get a feel on one and get to shape it and see what it does.
Absolutely. Now, I'm going to say, although they did give us this hat at no cost, we are not sponsored by Ceratelli. This is just, we're here doing another video. Wait for that. And and we brought one of these, and Lorena needed to get it shaped up, and who better to get it?
Yes.
Sounds great. Yeah. What better way than a non-biased opinion, right?
There you
Yes.
go. So, Ceratelli box. Pretty cool box, man. What do you think
love
of
it.
this?
Buccaneers, always cool. The yellow,
Mhm.
I mean, it's really cool.
Yeah. It's like a drawer box.
I know.
So,
And then you'd shown us prior how to open this, and it's pretty fancy.
it is fancy, isn't
There
it?
we go. Ready?
Boom. So 20x, and
They call this the color of the dove. Is that correct?
Cloud.
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 Okay.
There you go. 20x Salinas.
Mm-hmm. So what is that? Is that 4¼ inch brim? Looks like 4¼ inch.
4¼
So it should say on the.
Yep. 20x Salinas
Mm-hmm.
Cloud 4¼ inch brim.
So in the other video we talked about this is pretty flat, right? So
Yeah.
you know, you got some hats that are
No,
not
yeah.
coming flat. This would be
This is what I prefer, and this is just everything looks good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So what's your opinion feeling this? Just the hat, the structure, the body, the weight, the thickness, the finish, knowing it's a 20x. Rate it.
It's got a really good feel. A little thin.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's stiff, but very thin. Which, to some, that's exactly what it should be. I like a little bit more body. Nothing crazy. I don't want a super thick hat,
Right.
but I don't want something that feels like if it were to get wet, it would kind of jeopardize the integrity of that.
Right.
You know? So I'd like to see a little more weight right off the bat, but
You're used to J.W. Brooks, and he's got a thicker body too.
he's got a little bit beefier body, but I really don't have an opinion until I shape it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and this is, I think you're going to be interested to see how these shape up, because I'm not going to spoil it, but I want you to feel the brim before and after.
yeah, no, sounds great. As far as presentation, the inside liner leather looks good, feels good. Super attention to detail is there. Yeah, buckle set's cool. We talked about there's going to be some changes coming to the buckle set, gonna flow a little bit more even. Excited to
It's
see
just
that.
a little thick right there, right?
Yeah.
So, and
Just
this
a
is
little heavy.
This is before we gave some notes on it, and they've changed some things, and they've thinned that up a little bit.
Yep, sounds good. Well, let's. So, what are we thinking?
Well, I think I want a fedora.
Yeah.
I say I think because it's something that I've learned. You know, it's easier for me to put on like a short brim hat.
That's right.
Yeah, and then carry it everywhere.
I love it.
And, yeah.
So we talked about you want to do something different.
Yes.
We talked about maybe doing kind of a fedora style hat with some cutter bumps.
Yes.
And we kind of pointed you to maybe we're going to do more of like an open road, which is a cattleman.
Yep.
And we can definitely do cutters, and then we're going to do fedora bottom. So
Yes.
it'll be all tied together.
I got the inspiration from that the video you did on the open road.
Yes.
Actually, I come and say, you remember? I got an idea.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. I think
So
you
I
got
love
that.
it. I think it's going to be really good. And I'm, however, going to start the brim off as is. I want to shape it, feel it, what this hat feels like, and then we'll cut it down and,
All right.
finish. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just on your rope back.
Yep.
This is a round oval.
Front and back, but the sides I have plenty of room. In the past, and
Yeah.
it looks really. So yeah, I mean with our Mexican clientele, a lot of them are looking for a round oval right off the bat. I don't carry these hats yet. That's a possibility I will. But it looks like it's going to fit a round oval. I mean, like a dream, as one should. And the crown doesn't look very square at all. Like I am super happy with that. You know, it doesn't look like it's going to give us trouble. So get started. So guys,
yeah, we two corporate classes
Yeah.
next month.
I
So
love that. Man, that's really taken off for y'all, huh?
Very
Shaping school.
we've done it's been really hard to, like I said in another video we did, and that's kind of why we're doing
Yeah.
while we're doing it.
A lot of people
Watching the chat right now. Maybe let
how do you
and I want honest opinion on this hat.
No, yeah, and you're gonna get it.
Good.
Sir Telly, be ready to hear it.
Sorry, Nick. No, we love the guys over there. They're great guys. But you know, we want, if we're bringing this to Texas, we want, you know, real hat shapers with real opinions and real feedback. And those guys aren't scared to hear it either. So that's a great thing.
Yeah. No, constructive criticism is definitely. In the market the way it is today, you know,
Yeah. Well, kind of. I say mass produced, the big guys, right? And if you are pumping out thousands of hats, Stepsa has the kind of covers the custom guy.
oh yeah.
what do you shipping a lot of
Right?
Yeah,
so
pink, yeah,
my
you're
silver
right.
belly is over there, and it's kind of got that pink warm
Yeah,
hue
yeah.
to it.
And I mean, I like that better because it reminds me more like a warmer, like
Yeah.
buckskin color.
Mm-hmm.
But this is like the staple, I think, of the color. I mean, it's if you look at an old silver belly, it's going to have more of a gray hue than beige, I think.
So you are you're shaping this in the open road style, and you guys have some of the new Stetson open crown open roads.
Yeah, we launched to
I love that you guys are doing this, and so is this a limited edition?
yeah, it's a limited batch. I
They
don't know
need to do this
Yeah.
all the time.
which they did years previous. I think a store called Moffrey in Austin.
Yeah,
They had a bunch of them.
yeah.
And that was what kind of got my attention because it's such a cool. I mean, with 1883 and 1923 and Killers of the Flower Moon, all those westerns that are really caring about. I mean, just the period correct pieces. I mean, that falls right there, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish Stetson would do more of this. We would talk about them more,
Yeah.
right? Because the
Yeah,
history that they have.
With the open crown, I mean, they were the open crown, so shame on them. But,
Yes,
but
yes.
maybe also let's spur them in the right direction. You know, it's enough of the cookie cutter hats. Let's get some more open crowns.
Stetson, do more of this. We'll have you on all the time.
But saying off with the prepaid coming from
All right. Yep, that's true.
shots fired. But you know, I kind of mentioned in the previous video we did earlier. It's the hat stores can't supply everybody, so there's a reason there's those boot stores that kind of fill the gap, make it over. That there's just not a reason for them in my store.
Let's open road shape because it's a different cattleman, right? How is it different?
Well, it for starters, it's 2 3/4 inch brim. So I mean, that thing it's just like a fedora for the most part. I mean, you see a fedora go from a 2 3/4 to a 3 inch.
Yeah.
You notice. Great. The brim first, because I feel like the crown gets eaten up. What I appreciate about this hat, it didn't fit in her.
Nice.
Yeah, I felt it.
On this brim, and then we're going to cut it down so it's nothing that's going to be permanent. A great thing of finding a hat store that has experience and is willing to give that customer the satisfaction they're looking for. These hats are I mean, they're meant to move around and figure out what you like, you know. Of course, if you're super indecisive, I would wait until you have an idea. For the hat shaper, and it's probably not good that you're wasting time. So, what you like, find pictures, examples, whether it being a buddy, whether it being a musician, find something that you want to at least start the foundation on.
Very true. And you know, we shape a lot of brims over and over again at the school. And so the better hats, they take that beating a lot easier.
As it should. And right off the bat, brim feels good. I actually, when a hat is this thin, it's good. It's old world kind of. You know?
All right.
They used to be the thinner, the finer. I mean, if I was to talk to my dad about a hat, he would say the finer the better. The problem with the finer nowadays is you get, when out of the box was kind of worried about this hat, it definitely doesn't feel that way right now. It feels like it's actually stiffened up a little bit.
Yes.
And it feels like feels luxurious when it has that fine of an edge and body. You know, it's like, I don't care. That's that.
Yeah.
To me,
right.
You want a hat that
they shape pretty good.
see what all they have, and
They had about everything, and that's. I almost think they have too much because they have about every X going up.
how do you think about the dry time? Yeah.
It's gonna move. Yeah, and I think once you go up in beaver, it's probably gonna move less.
Yeah.
Um,
What do you think it is? Do you feel like it's the
you know,
Would
who
you-
you know who that's a good question for? J.W. Brooks or Jeff Biggers. I bet they could answer that way easier than I could.
we've doing more now than ever before? It's got to be, if they're all getting the bodies from the same place, is it the fur itself? Is it taking the steam differently than it used to?
I don't know, because do you notice it was J.W. Brooks? Because now I'll tell you, he's using Winchester bodies, and we were just at Winchester. Winchester video coming out soon, if you guys. And Jeff at Winchester, all of where they go out. Better than a Feb's body.
Well, I'll tell you this, and I'm sure you'll hear it from JW, and you can ask him the story. His brother, he's an announcer, rodeo announcer, and he told JW, I want you to give me that curl in the back. You know, when these felts break down, I want it to roll up a little bit. And it was almost an insult to JW. He's like, my hats don't do that. Like, I mean, yes, of course, with years and wear,
Right.
but these hat bodies, I mean, they're almost built to not do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing that he talked about is his hats are built basically pre-shrunken. It's almost like you think of Levi's, you know, it's
Yep.
like you have your shrink to fits.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his are already shrunk to fit. You know, they're ready to go. Versus competitors. I mean, you put an American on the dash, and that thing will draw up. And that's nothing against American. The way their hats are built, you know, they have.
And that goes back to the body.
Yeah,
right?
that goes back to the body. They're pulling them to size rather than shrinking them to size. And if you think about it, if you shrink one to size, it's only that much more dense, right? Like, I think of felts like I do with plywood. I mean, the cheaper the plywood, thicker the chunks, right?
Yeah.
Not as
Mm-hmm.
the finer the plywood it is. I mean, thinner it is, and when it's solid, you know.
It's two different companies. Right? There are two different companies is going to have a benefit and maybe a drawback, right?
Yes, sir. No, of course, and I think that's why it's important to carry both and have a customer that applies to either. You know, it's like not every American customer is going to be a JW customer. Not every JW customer is going to be an American customer. So they both fit into those categories. So there's room for even more. You know. Hey, look, I know JW's great at this. I know American's great at this. I know Resist is great at this. But I want to do this, you know. But I think it's important that they realize, them being away from Texas, that the Texas Cowboys king, you know, and as far as you want to product, so. But also, I'm not saying, quote me, of course there's Cowboys in every other state, but if you're to Texas, make sure to tend to the guys working on the product. I mean, same thing as you're to go in Arizona, New Mexico, vice versa. I mean, there's great Cowboys all over, so wherever you're going to market your product,
Yeah.
make sure you're hearing from the guys testing your product
Right.
firsthand.
A lot of people, and I think you and I talked, your only experience with Sarah Kelly was like their 6X, right?
Caverners, all the silver 20X or 15X.
And it's nice.
My jaw kind of dropped on that one.
Yeah, they're.
But
Oh,
I have to
yeah.
look at the box.
Yeah.
I just
It's
want a
the year
list
they were-
of the guys who bought them
Yeah.
hats, because that's crazy.
It's on the box. There's a year they were.
Yes.
It's neat, but it's crazy.
1878.
1878, thank you.
Yeah.
So that's their 1878. You know what? That video would have come out
In that hat.
detailing.
It's a
People are
royal
detailing.
hat, I guess. But how did it feel?
So that was the sample, right? It was not one of the real hats.
Yeah.
It might have been the same body, which is basically a 1000X body, right? So mink and beaver.
Yeah.
So the tooled buckle set from an artist out of the Stockyard Worth. Forget right off jeweled and hand engraved buckle set. It is sterling. I didn't get to see the buckle set. It did have the deerskin sweatband, which
it not necessarily being the official hat, but like, I mean, at first hand, I mean, was it one of the best hats you've ever felt?
no. But it was the sample. I have not seen the real one.
They need to send us one, and then we can.
Yeah, one of
Right?
the 5. Send it to us. We'll check it.
Just earlier with the cutter bones there. And then I look away for a second, and then they're like they
How
must-
quick? Speedy Gonzalez over here.
Yeah.
See, it's funny that you're using the
Yeah.
to kind of work that brim, because you can use all.
I know. I tell everybody the hat bar is your best friend. If you're just starting out, a long time, if you don't use the hat bar as a tool, you're missing.
You know how wide that is?
Which guy?
You know how wide this is right here?
I don't.
It's about wide enough for a 5-inch brim.
There you go.
Square off a brim across that. You know,
Really?
yeah, absolutely. You can use steamer head. You can.
I mean, I guess burning that sucker. Yeah.
It was going.
Hey, I've seen a steamer head or two.
Caution signs on it.
Right?
Don't get too close to it.
Make her nervous.
They're gonna sue me, guys.
He has me questioning that fedora now.
I knew it
That
would.
brim looks
You know what you should do? Just pencil roll that now.
fire. I mean, it's great. Man,
What do you think?
do I need to sleep on it and maybe?
I don't know. Now you got me.
But you
Pencil roll?
I think it was 4 1/4 pencil roll.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Cut it down?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Something different.
Yeah.
So far, tell me the gentleman's name at Saratelli.
So Nick,
Nick.
Is the son, and Dean is the father. So Nick.
Dean was in the video. Nick.
Dean was in the video.
Okay, Dean. So far, this hat feels good. Shaped very well. I'd be interested to see how it dries. But unfortunately, we're going to cut this brim before we find out. So, but we're excited anyway because it's shaping up good, feels good. Up in the back, like I mean, to me, it looks really cool.
Nice.
Feels good.
I'm gonna check and make sure because I don't have a camera woman right now.
Oh no, where is she?
Yeah, I think we lost one.
You should fire her.
We'll piece it together. These guys will understand because we have to lie.
So I got a question here for
Yep.
you.
5-minute timer, please.
Someone says, was just on Double R's website looking at the Gallo Blanco straw. Does Emilio know when he'll get more?
Yes. Right now, tub just have from this past. Right now, we're full. Typically, they start shipping around February, so getting ready for March rodeos. which is still plenty early for straw season, but I know Texas, I mean, it's pretty year round regardless, but it's just we like to put our money whatever's in season. So right now we're really invested in felts, and we want to make sure we have enough felts for the year. And then 6, they really start trickling. Be on the lookout for that. If you like the Gallo Blanco, there'll be a lot of different other that are very
Something you can grab it real quick.
I don't necessarily have it. I'll grab the video just so you can see what he's.
I was going to take a picture of that, but my phone is tied up.
This is the Gallo Blanco. Right now, I have a pretty good stock in the Bailey Blackwood. Very similar. It's an ivory hat with a lot of holes. I think that'd be a good alternative. These are 155, I believe.
You got a 50-50?
145, and then this is 200.
50-50 or a 50-40?
I do not have, I'm sold out right now in the 50-50 and 50-40 in most sizes. So those sold like hotcakes.
Yeah, they always do.
But yeah, I would aim for February. To about, I would say, there's no guarantees as far as what I will have, but I mean that's my heavy window for new product entering the store.
More questions?
Thoughts on 3-inch brim?
Do something similar right now. So this cut down, I think 3-inch brims are great for those who like a 3-inch that don't want a bunch of brim. I used to carry a lot of 3-inch. I think you'll be felts. I mean, down to size.
What is that? 2 3/4?
2 3/4.
Yeah, I think at least 3-inch, right? Maybe 3 and.
I think the 2 3/4 can be a little short. Like those feel a little short to me.
Yeah.
I'm cutting 1/2 inch off, which really is like 3/8 of an inch.
Oh, you got a 1/2 inch cutter?
Yep. But I really think it's truly 3/8 of an inch. It's not quite half, but we'll measure. Yeah. Needs another 1/8, which I don't mind. So I'm gonna try this on Lorena real quick, and we're gonna see where it's at. It should be, if it was 4 1/4, and I took the 3/8 off, it should be just right under 4 inches. Which this ruler is just a touch long. I hate this ruler.
Just under 4?
Yeah. 3 7/8.
And you know what? It's really, now's the time we talk about the beveling, right? Because I know you're going to bevel it because any good hat shaper will, but this is a telltale sign of either a wool, right? You can see this from a mile away, and a lot of people say, oh, you know, that's a telltale sign. Am I poking you too much?
Let me look at myself.
A telltale sign of a wool because they don't finish the wool edge like that. But it also happens when you take it to a hat.
Yeah.
Or not even a hat store. If you take it to a boot store, right, and they, a lot of times they won't bevel it.
No, yeah, a lot of times I'll get customers who are like, well, I don't want to cut it down. I'm like, well, why don't you want to cut it down? It's because I've cut hats down in the past and it looks funny. I'm like, well, you hadn't gone to the right place because we really sand on it and try to give it that factory finish.
If you could show it to the guys there in the live place so I can see it real close.
So as you can see, we cut about 3. You can see a real flat squared finish. Not how this hat stays. It's just temporary.
Let's take a before and after picture.
Slinky hat.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen the Slinky hat, we did a video on that last time we were here, and or maybe it was the first time we were here. I don't remember.
One at a time. Yeah.
And so you made a Slinky hat. If you go check out our where's it at? Is it on? Probably on YouTube.
James Jordan says, "Awesome hat from Chas Mitchell. Your interview with him made me really appreciate it."
Well, we appreciate it. I'm glad that that video helps you kind of decide to go custom. But we just did a video today on why you don't have to go custom if you don't need to, right?
Right.
So if you have the ability and resources to and want to wait that amount of time for a hat, you can. But
or you can just make an that has a product and can explain to you in the same depth building custom. At the end of the day, these hats go through the same process. The only difference is we talk about a conformer. A customer used a conformer, they add that to the hat block that they're already been blocking hats with, and that's the big difference. Is you have a custom block, but if your head is, oval or even a bunch of imperfection, well, those can be blocked to you, and with the same attention to detail as one would go in the custom route. There's a place for them, and they also appreciate for taking and being outfit guys that would just take up, in a sense, wait time. I know Nathaniel's Hatters out of Georgetown. Yeah, talk to you. If you haven't already.
Well, I reached out to him, and he's very busy right now.
Yeah. The guy. He sent me a lot of work. There's a lot of customers that walk in his store and they say, "Hey, I want a hat." He says, "You know what? I'm a year out, but this gentleman down the road has more than what you need." So, shout out to Nathaniel's and a lot of different custom hatters that send us business. That those guys that can't afford to wait that time.
And you can do custom.
You do customs at JW if you get the raw material. So pretty quick turnaround. I've seen them wait up to 6 months, depending on where Winchester is with hat body cycle.
Right.
They go off cycles with they go from pastels to darks. And
yeah, if you guys want to see more about that video, we have Winchester video coming out real soon.
so, what do you think so far? It's not quite a fedora yet, or open road, but we're easing our way in there. That's just inside a 4-inch.
Yeah, I do like it this way.
Yeah.
Same.
You want to go any shorter?
I'd say go 3.5 at least if you want to get the fedora, right? Go 3.5 at least.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Because by the time you guys do this,
I'd say let's cut another 3/8 off of it.
yeah.
We can call it there.
Okay. All right.
And then next time you're in town, we can keep cutting it. But
We'll see how.
but I like it. I've enjoyed shaping this hat. To be honest, it feels and reminds me a lot of, I don't know if you've shaped some of the twister felts, and I don't mean that in a bad way. They have like a 10 and 20.
I've
collection.
shaped a 6X twister a long time ago. They gave a bunch of hats to UT guys.
Yeah.
And they brought all these chocolate felts in.
Were they just wool?
No, 6X.
Okay. Yeah.
6X.
So they feel.
Or maybe it was 7. So 7.
Maybe
Might have been
7.
7X.
They
6 or
feel
7.
very similar, and I know at the time Twister was telling me that they were getting them. I'm not sure if I heard correctly, but I assume it was Hatco, or somewhere similar, factory wise.
So from my understanding, M&F makes their own hats. They've got their own hat factory.
Okay.
I think because we talked to them because they're making area hats too.
Okay. Yeah. But they're kind of for the most part wool and.
No, they're doing area felts like up to 20X, I believe.
Wow. Well, regardless.
In the United States.
Yes. Yeah. The felts.
Yes.
A color called like the dove. it's or cloud. It's very similar.
So that reminds me of the
Very similar. Lightweight, tastes good.
So what rim shape are we going to go with on this one?
I'm gonna pencil roll the back end just a little
all
bit,
right.
and just leave the front kind of natural. So it's gonna give it the illusion, kind of like a halfway between a felt and halfway between a fedora. Lorena, a mule kick or leave it as is?
I think I like a mule kick. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that
A little more to that history, you know.
Yes.
of,
Yes. And do you have a mule kick on your?
It'll be my first.
Okay. And I really like the way you do the mule kicks.
Oh, thank you, man. I don't understand making a mule kick for something the way I do it. I feel like it really doesn't take away from the finished product, and if anything, it complements rather than makes it seem out of place.
And it looks like the way you do it is kind of how it would have naturally occurred back in the day.
Yeah, well, I mean, to me, whenever you pull a hat down, I mean, it's wanting to pull here, and it's causing this smile.
Right.
Yeah.
And that to me looks the best on, rather than when someone just bangs it. You know, it just doesn't.
Love it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to learn how to do that
Fun
too.
fact: you don't need a mule to do a mule kick. Yes.
It had a little spot right here, and I was just kind of clearing that up. Prior to it, just seemed like a little bit of oil, but.
Well, you know, that's always a problem with lighter colored hats, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm honestly, I don't really spray them or anything. I avoid black felt cleaner.
Yes.
SP that works here, he loves it. He doesn't have a problem with it.
The light felt
Doesn't
cleaner?
fear it. Yeah,
That's great.
I stay away from it. If to me, if sandpaper can't get it, and a little bit of this stuff, it's in there.
Yeah.
Don't mess with it.
I sandpaper on my silver belly.
Yeah.
I'll use 600 or 800, but
It is amazing how much the sandpaper can clean a hat. I cleaned a gentleman's hat up in Idaho when we were there, and it was very dirty, you know. And I thought, man, this is not coming out. And I just kept sanding, and it did.
What do you think of that, bud?
Yeah. Ooh, I love
I
that.
forgot we didn't mic you up.
Yeah. I'm speaking next to you, so
Hopefully.
I suppose. Yeah.
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 ¿Se pare?
Yeah. Se ve muy bonito. Yep.
This was kind of impromptu, so.
Una horma con mucha historia. That's a shape of a lot of history.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a little bit of an edge. I think we're done. We got the crown set in stone, cattleman cutter. I gave her just a slight bit of belly, nothing crazy, just to structure that crown, and then the mule kick to seal the deal. So, sandpaper.
I like that rim size on that.
Yeah,
I think it looks
This is
really
going to
cool.
be, I want to say it's right at 3 3/4, but I might be wrong.
An inch.
I took 2 3/8, which is
Stick away for that. I know this is nice.
I always tease people allergic to beaver whenever I sand one down or shape a grizzly, because that felt's in the air, you know, and they're like, well, that's an interesting profession you chose, you know. Yeah, man. Shout out to Ace Hardware again. Elgin,
That's gonna be perfect for this new black hat.
yeah, look, guys, it's effortless. If you're sand This doesn't take. And the overall presentation key.
It's 100 in the finish.
Hats, they usually are pretty thin, and they definitely. I feel like black hats are a little more intricate on sanding.
So what are you there? What grip?
No, I just grab whatever feels good. This is 120. This is, shout out to Ace again. This is 120. I like the 3M better, but it's been harder and harder to come by. I also use 150. I try to stay away from the really coarse, like 100.
Yeah.
Because it'll really eat into it. But I mean, if you run your finger through there, it's not a bunch.
Well, it looked like it was taking a lot off quick, so I was wondering.
Yeah, I'm like, at this level, it's like, I mean, a good farrier, he swaps rasps pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
But a guy that hadn't done it, he's going to want to keep that same rasp foot.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much a feat. I'm not afraid of it.
Yeah, great. Yeah, you should have seen her at the Winchester factory. She had to wear a mask.
Vanna almost passed out at the Fenolio factory one time.
Is that right?
Yeah, she walked in there. We took a tour and smelled all that glue, and she about passed out. She had to go to the car. And that was right after we went to the American. So she had the lacquer room, and then
I was just gonna say
glue.
the lacquer room over in the and that didn't bother her. She liked it. She says.
Oh, you're allergic to beavers too, then, huh? You're allergic.
No, I would really like to pet you. Can't be allergic.
I had a customer. She said they were like, "So how did they get all this beaver fur? How did they do?" I was like, "Well, they just come in for their weekly haircut, you know." No, I was just trying to be friendly, but.
He bought it?
No, I don't know if they did or not, but I didn't know how to tell. I'm like, well, I imagine they
trap them.
They trap them.
Okay.
Where can I get my jute straw?
A jute?
Jute. Yeah, doublerhathouse.com. We were a little short past year, but we've had plenty of twisters. Kind of. But we should have more double R jute straws this coming February. So,
Got left.
Man, I coming in soon. I have a bunch of Americans still, and on my core sizes, I ordered really heavy. I went about 25 deep in the core sizes, 7/8, 7/4, 7/8. And I've been ordering smarter, putting all my money in the core sizes, and of course still ordering up to an 8, but a lot fewer. Americans.
Talking chocolate up. I saw it coming, and the big, and I made sure
In the color chart after like black and silver, but those who get it, I mean, they
I
just
love my chocolate.
For 3 years, and I mean, it probably doesn't look the best, but I
Chocolate as well.
All right, I about got it. I also like pads.
All right.
Feel like it hugs it better and doesn't really scratch it up. Longer, but I mean, to me, I mean that's about where it needs to be. If Joe wanted to, he could sand on this some more when he gets back. But
yeah, but it looks a lot better than it did, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. What do you think, Lorena?
Yep.
Just go ahead and feel that edge.
Oh yeah. There it is. Yep.
So when you pencil curl back, do you do what, 2/3 or 1/3 of it? Where do you go?
Man, I haven't found necessarily a science to it. I just I got different tackles, different trailers. I just kind of toy with it. I get somewhat of a lip, and I go aggressive as I need.
Did you used to use the 3D printed one?
I still use it. Yeah. Color.
You leave little marks.
Yeah, it leaves just a little bit of marks. Yeah, this hat's gonna curl really nice. Sarah, tell me keep it up with that. What you're doing there.
Yeah, I did a pencil curl on one up in Idaho.
Do you have brim curlers now?
I just have the 3D printed ones.
How do you like?
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably be ordering some of the brass ones, but about $400.
You know, there's nothing cheap about hat equipment, but when you have it, and you have a good one, I mean, it's gonna last.
Yes. My phone just went off, so I was wondering.
Everybody wants to get in the hat game until they realize what a hat steamer costs. A real one, you know. It's
Yes.
And then they're like, well, why so much? So I'm like, well, you can't have a truck and trailer business without a truck and trailer. So you need to have good equipment. Makes your job. When you're shaping the best hats, you gotta have the best steamer to go with it.
I mean, steamer for personal use, and they're a great backup if you've only got one steamer, right?
Yeah.
I think everybody who has legit, but it's not for a high volume store. You need to have the right equipment.
Do you have any sharp rim hats yourself?
My sister stole for me. It's a 3 3/4. A lot like this. Yeah, American. It's a 500, and the only reason it's a short brim is because I used to crease my hat very similar to your silver belly. It was a lot more square, and the more I started rounding it, I kind of messed it up because I kept reshaping it. Cool. It's a full-on Texas Ranger looking hat. It's
All right. 4-inch brim, or?
Yeah, 3 3/4. Very old school, but I just haven't found myself wearing it every day. She loves it. She stole it.
It's because, if you guys don't know, Emilio and his sister were the same size.
Yeah, and they both work here, so she gets some nice hats from me sometimes. But it's better than sitting at home.
There you go.
I'll be in trouble when my little boy's my hat size because I feel like he's gonna.
or your daughter.
Or my daughter. I feel like she's the hat wearer so far. So what would be another factory you'd like to visit, or somebody you'd like to visit? Like who's on the bucket list?
Well, J.W. Brooks and Brooks Atwood are definitely on the list. Canada, there's was it Mike Marsh in Arizona?
Yeah.
All of those I'd like to talk to.
What about that Bronco Sioux guy in Mason? You heard of him?
No, I don't think so.
Bought out Olympia Creek out of Fort Davis. That'll be a good guy.
Also,
Then Capital Hatters in Stephenville.
War Bonnet.
War Bonnet's there.
You know, one that I like to do is
Yeah, Schwartz.
up in Oklahoma City. Definitely on the
He's
list.
on the road.
Yeah, that's true.
You ought to get it with Heads or Tails too.
Yeah.
I feel like I attribute a lot of kind of reasoning behind what I do is because I saw them on the road. I mean, they have such a cool business.
Mm-hmm. Heads or Tails is definitely over there in Wichita Falls, I think, over in that area.
Yeah.
Last we were at Houston.
Yeah.
And at the time, and so they weren't open, but
You said kind of at a show like that.
no.
Like
I mean, I probably could.
You could knock out.
I probably could.
And then they both go to Houston.
Yeah. It would be something we need to have for sure. Never thought about it. You know, we do a lot of sit-down interviews, and we got to get you up in the studio. You know what would be really cool is to have you come up, down interview in the studio, and maybe do a hat bar chat.
Yeah.
That'd be
Let's do it.
get you something different up there to shape. Or maybe we do it. You know what I don't have a J.W. Brooks.
Yeah.
J.W. Brooks.
Maybe we can do one of his Summerfelds we talked
Yeah,
about.
that'd be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Did you hear it? Man needs a Summerfeld.
That's such a different look now. And we talked about this earlier too. There are little things that you can do to a hat that change it dramatically.
Similar to that natural we did, but different. I'm just toying with it, kind of feeling where the brim is, feeling what it wants to do.
It looks like it's harder to like at this. Is it?
Yeah, a little bit, but also I got to figure out how much curl and how far to take it. Well, this is all part of trusting your hat guy and figuring out the product itself.
Well, I mean, it's not doing too bad so far.
Well, I do. Actually, my first hat, and I think we said it in the video, it was a I think they called it a buckskin. It was a Cabiner's brand 15X or 10X, and I mean, of course, Saratelli made it. But back then, it was, I mean, pretty short cattleman crown.
It's starting to give me a headache.
Well, oh, that one.
Yeah, break it in.
Yeah.
It is new. Here, it's kind of pinching me right there.
Well, I wonder if I take the tape off the back, it'll probably relax your forehead a little.
Maybe, yeah.
Because right now it's forward, you know. Oh yeah.
It fits like a glove.
Yours
Yeah.
fits better than mine.
Yes.
Mine is all about my weird shaped head and not being able to fit into a. You know, that's another one. The Bonnie and Clyde hats. Those are good hats to do,
Oh
right?
yeah. Put it on the list.
Yeah. I mean, right there. I think I got a little bit more side on my right than on your left, but what do you like better? Do you feel like this one's
I kind of like it. I like when it goes like this, you know, like little curve.
So maybe give you a little more.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that because I don't know, it's different. It's not your average like even brim.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So I noticed you have some photos over the wall. Some Alina did? Or those?
She did some of them. Most of those were in Levelland. So those were either taken by me or my wife. My in-laws have a place up there, so that was at the Brandon. She took a couple on that side, and I took some more in Marathon with my buddy. Has a place down there where Brandon's casual. I need to change them out. Alina's taken a lot of good ones.
Mm-hmm.
But we swap them in the spring. We did a pretty kind of spring passes, and it's got a lot of greenery, so we'll swap them depending on the time of year.
Oh, season, nice. I like that.
That's cool. You know, we were talking to Chad Smith in one of our videos, and he mentioned that the natural was a very special color because depending on the ribbon you put on, you know, it kind of changed the undertone of it.
Oh yeah.
For this hat right here, if I were to change the headband, what color would you?
I would recommend a slate gray or some of gray, yeah, like a darker gray.
Not dark, like the American steel, that color,
yeah.
maybe.
I think so. I mean, that's what I think would complement. But I mean, options are endless. I feel like you could even do black. That's a big contrast, but
Yeah, it is.
But I think that'd be better than like going beige or brown.
Yeah.
Um,
That was actually a trick question because I already know what it was.
Oh, all right. What color is that?
Yeah. So this is a like.
yeah.
It's like,
That's what I'd put you in.
yeah, it's like
This is what I was.
blue. And
Oh,
like,
you want to do multiple?
Yeah.
Well, his ribbon lady left.
No, I want to do it myself,
Yeah, I
but
can tie it too.
I mean, yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking whenever I looked at this hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you guys think? Of a slate gray. If I can get it.
Answers in the comments.
Let's see what they say.
There's probably a little bit of a lag in the shed.
Why you are there for us latecomers. I have a 53-year-old Beaver brand hat that I sent to them and they reconditioned it for free. Got that hat when I was 7. 20X was a great hat back then. I think it's
Why are we here at Double R?
Double R, yeah.
We are here doing.
What?
So we thought we would give you guys a little bit of a show on. Even open. Amelia opened specifically for us, and you guys are here for the ride.
Yeah.
So what are your days that you're open?
We're open Tuesday to Saturday, 10 to 6, Tuesday to Friday, and then Saturdays we close just a hair earlier. It's at 5:30, and that kind of helps.
Yeah.
Before on a Saturday you close at 6 or 8 because.
Yep.
But having the hours changed to 5:30, I mean, 5:30 versus 6. I mean, you think about it twice before showing up right at 5:30. So it helps kind of. But yeah, I just cleaning it now. Couple stuff from the bar.
It happens, and a hat like that, either white or something like
It's gonna
that,
get dirty.
you can't keep it clean.
Made my peace with that, it's fine. Right, thank you very much.
No, thank y'all. That looks awesome.
What do you guys think?
Go around the side. Look at there.
maybe I have. I don't know. I think maybe
What do you think, Joe?
I like it like that.
in that.
If anything that way.
Yeah.
So far, it's a good feedback. Super cool take on a kind of open road, kind of fedora mix. This is the Lorena Special.
Yes, we're gonna call it that. And you gotta let us know if you come here and ask for it.
Oh yeah.
So if they do come here and ask for this, what hats and colors do you have that would kind of fit this?
I would say my silver belly,
Oh yeah.
my Hatco midnight silver belly. Yep. I'll grab that other one. Same thing. They'll find out more on that video we did with black. If you're looking for a certain hat shape, I mean, it can be applied on the color and quality you see fit.
So this is the double R.
That's the double R. So, there's 50, stall 6X, and I have the double R for 450 at a 10X. So you have options. We can go as low or as high when we have even more expensive than this that I think would be a great fit. So
American would do one in
I guess it'd be silver belly or silver sand.
silver sand.
Yeah.
I don't have those in yet. They're on order. So
What's the color in the resistol called?
that's silver belly.
Okay. Really?
So their silver bellies are more great.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I can say Saratelli fit true to size because I'm always between 7.5 and 7 5/8.
I think this is one of the best fitting hats you have.
Yeah.
I feel like, and when I say that, I mean you still have room in it.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not going to give you a headache when you like. Let's say you're chewing gum or dinner. You still have it on. You don't feel it when you move your jaw. I bet.
Yeah.
And a lot of hats, I bet you have that tension.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me do one more thing and I'm done.
Okay.
Something to note though, Saratelli fit differently than American.
Yeah.
So in an American, I'm between, well, I'm 7 1/4 because 7 1/8 is too small. But so I'm right in between 7 1/8 and 7 1/4. In a Saratelli, I would wear 7 1/8.
Yeah.
Okay. So they fit more like the open crown resistols, is what I understand.
Yeah. Just around a little bit more relaxed. American is definitely a little bit of like a true. Sometimes I say they're more of a harsh kind of oval. Like if you're in between size, go up because they're only going to get smaller. So if that, would you say that's about right?
I think so.
Buen trabajo, Martin says.
Muchísimas gracias.
So what were you doing there to it? I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, just evening out this corner and
okay.
just a touch more there.
Alright.
But I think we're done. Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
I want to ask something. I noticed you didn't have the hair. Is that something that comes with experience that you just don't have to?
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of the times I'll shape the brim first because I center it off with the brim. But for this one, I put it on you. The hat, I mean, it seemed like it was built for you.
Okay.
And that's another one, like, that's out of the box. When you're dealing with somebody that does it as often as we do, that first initial try on, we're making mental notes of, hey, their nose is a little to the right, or I guess a little to the right, a little to the left. But I noticed that so good that I'm like,
Okay.
there's no funny business here. We're gonna crease it down the middle, and it's gonna be just right.
All right.
Love that mule kick. Love the way you do it.
No, it's once you figure it out, it's fun.
Yeah.
Just like a good cut, or it's just a touch of custom, you know. And custom
Thank you
is
very
cool.
much for shaping my hat.
Thank
I
you all
love
so
it.
much.
Hey, buddy, thanks for shaping my hat.
No,
This is doing videos, been here all day. So go follow
Facebook.
Hold on.
Be careful on TikTok. There's only one official double R hat. So don't be accepting a giveaway. We don't give anything away. So and then follow us on YouTube or check out our website house.com.
There you go, buddy. Hey, appreciate it.
So much. Yes, sir.
Guys.
Thank you very
Thank you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps us. It costs you nothing, and we really appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one. Guys, thanks for being here for the live. We got some more cool stuff coming. We got 3 videos in the can from last week, and then 2 from today. So we got a lot of cool stuff coming. Guys, any questions before we get here?
Let's see. The one you're holding up, a cattleman with a bump in the middle? Yeah, I think that's...
Yeah, cattleman cutter, something we do. Really enjoyed seeing the pictures we post from the store because it represents a lot of outside the box that your normal shapes that are day to day. So.
And your domed cattleman, you did the video with me, the evergreen, very popular shape. I think you said you've had requests for that.
Everything we do with the intent of using these hats as tools. We're paying tribute to the guys working in them every day, and just sporting a different flair that's not in every cookie cutter pre-crease that you see. So, yeah.
Guys, thanks for watching. Go follow him.
Thank y'all.
We'll see you soon.
Good feeling hats.
I really like it. It's something that I know I'm going to wear a lot because I still haven't gotten there, with the big brim and all that. So.
No, and you can wear that anywhere. I mean, it's still very much a cowboy hat to where you can wear that to a rodeo and
Yes.
go out of place.
For you too, make sure that ended, please. I'll pull this down, but it should have.